Australia, Ron Johnson from Australia, and Travis Chipretz from the United States. Okay, Bob, we're ready to go when you are, sir. First semi-final of the Pro 20-inch. It's played up on the Gordon course, Qantas Spirit of Australia. Qantas is one of the major sponsors here for the BMX World Championships. Set racing two as they drop out of the gate, and Greg Hill on the far side came out brilliantly, but getting the main down the big run through there. Looks like really Greg's going well. Sean River there moving through as they come into the final corner. Lost one of the riders, and the rider going very smartly out there in front now. The United States rider Billy Griggs. He's certainly putting it together very quickly. Plenty of changes. Got to come up from the back there as we go very quickly up into the top end of the straight. Greg Hill looking at Australia challenge out for it as they come down the main straight away. But the big run out there is for River out there. Hill on no trouble taking this one out to the qualifying Charles Townsend, and Greg Hill runs 2-3 across the line as they close up very quickly. All the riders coming through there was Michael Fitzpatrick and also there Sean River. Second semi-final. Racing through as the gate drops away, and one kick bounced out very quickly out. And they're closing the gap up on the outside there is the number one, Gary Ellis. And Gary Ellis drops to the front there as they go into the bottom corner. Gary Ellis making it very difficult for him now as he takes the line through the corner there. Coming out there, Darren May looking for a big run through with them too as they go up the back straight away. And also there would have been Rick Palmer, Peter Longrovich and Derek Creek there with them as well. But they've turned the corner, and I don't reckon they'll catch this guy. He's too quick down the main. And Gary Ellis has got to have a great run now. Running up there into the second spot, Rick Palmer there, and coming in a million miles an hour was Mike King from the United States. Following them through there would have been Rodrigo Carrillo Gomez from Mexico. 25-39 course. And racing too as they come out of the gate there, it looks like coming out, Phil Hanscott came out very quickly up on the outside there. Theo Peters, a Dutchman there trying desperately to get along. We lost one of the riders as they come around and it's Hanscott and coming around there with them now too. I'd say Doug Matheson from New Zealand going very quickly. The number one rider, Theo Peters from Holland there going smartly there with them too, and looking to make the move up from the back of that. Gary Knights and also Graham Tucker, Phil Morris down around the sweeper and coach they've gone, and the big run is for the Australian Hanscott out there in front, and Hanscott, the Australian, proper up beautifully. Doug Matheson from New Zealand comes through there and makes the big run of it there with Theo Peters, Dutchman.
Thank you, Doug. Still running with the 25-39 cruisers, and we've got a big group up there, including Hiroshi Takahashi from Japan on number 28.
At the gate they go now, it's going to be Greg Stewart. Did he get away? No, Agro O'Connor. Jeffrey O'Connor out there in the lead as they go up and over the first stop. Running along in behind him, we've also got the left next Swain. Swain's out there in the lead. What's happened? We've lost the rider as we come around. Swain in the lead. O'Connor running in the second place. Stewart's back to fourth. In the third place on the 19 machine is Stephen Beattie from New Zealand. Steve Booth coming back in the fifth spot. Bad luck about the little Japanese guy. He come down in a bingle as they went over the first jump. There they go back into the back corner. They start to head for home. It's going to be next line. Next line's going to take it on. O'Connor in the second place. Rick Stewart in for third. Have a look at Stevie Green. And Blake the ex-Kiwi now in Australia in that for fourth spot. Hey, Phil. The guy in the red, white, and black one's going to be Patrick Dillon, Candela Harlem. No, it's Wayne McIntosh, Big Macca, and Dillon out there in the lead, but Dillon's got the way. Look at him get around there. Running in the third place is Peter Burke from New Zealand. They're all trying to catch the lead up, but it's going to be Patrick Dillon from PRN down in Victoria in the southern part of Australia. McIntosh for Silver Lane running in the second spot. Then we've got Bergie trying to get through. The other riders are Wayne Roberts, Johnny Sturzaker. He's in there, and so's Jeff Limo. But back to the race leader, it's going to be Dillon and McIntosh, 1 and 2 as they come through. Then we've got the New Zealander on number 21, Peter Burke, and the fourth place, yes, it's Johnny Sturzaker on number 4. 44. A good ride there from him, and he's qualified through to the next round.
40 Nova Cruiser on the gate. Racing two as they bounce out of the gate, and German Stolzen back to Chilean rider looking to put the pressure on the field as they come through the first one up there with him too. Peter Davis and the New Zealand rider swatting himself in there and getting a crowd up there with him too. Will remain the Australian Wilkins round the sweeper they go. Plenty of challenges out there as they come around the corner. Peter Davis putting in the big run through it, moving through with them too. At this stage is the Australian Graham Clark has got his way up there in third place. Alan Conklin from New Zealand going well, and so too the New Zealand of Brian Neville. They turn the corner, but this guy going out there brilliantly. Peter Davis, the New Zealander will clear away to take it out. German Stolzen back from Chile, picks up the roll. Now he's starting to run down in the low by Graham Clark as they go across the line. And another qualifier there, looks like Wood Brighton from New Zealand. Racing too as they bounce out of the gate. It looks like coming down the mains there. We'll see Ray Johnson, the United States rider, coming up very quickly. Moving up there with them too. Looks to be Rosenfeld from United States is smartly making the move with the race leader as they come around this week. Is the Australian Bush Broomfield. He'll tell you what, he's going to take a pair of picking up too as they go up the back. There is their Rick Rosenkrantz, the United States rider still holding down that second place. They move up from Selby there, and so too Eric Nelson with Robert Hudson. And they turn the corner and put away the looking glasses. Ladies and gentlemen, the Aussies have done it again. Bush Broomfield, he's kicked away to take this one out. He's in second place. That was Rosenkrantz from the United States. And also there with us too, Ray Jenkins by the look of it as they go across the line, qualifying with the number 4, Bob Hudson from New Zealand.
Right, still running 40 Novas. It's the last heat of 40 Nova qualifiers. They get out and get away. It's going to be Tony Cole. Tony Cole from Australia. That's on number 31. He gets through there. We've got Davidson, Buckingham, Hewitt, DeLuca and Williamson from Holland. We've got a Kiwi out there. That's Murray Hewitt, but it's going to be Tony Cole. He's going to lead them running in the second place. We'll take the lineup. 45 and 67. 45 is Johnny Burton from Australia. And number 67, I can't think of 67. Yes, I have. Where we got Jan Williamson. And then we've got 45 is Tony Buckingham. Buckingham's running in second place. It's going to be Tony Cole out there in the lead. Buckingham in for second. Third place. We're going to 67 and Williamson at fourth place.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the fallen rider who's just come through there. Okay, out of the gate they come in very quickly down the main straight away there. The Baker going very quickly there with him too at that stage as they start to line it up there now. They get the bottom sweeper in 40 and the race leader as they swoop their way around is the number 30 machine of Darren Hill at that stage here. Making the ground up with him. The Baker at that point in time and the other American rider there with him too. Is going to be just picking him up as they go past Percy Owens. Followed up by Justin Ransom starting to close up with him too. But down the mains they come and Darren Hill from Australia looking $1 million, ladies and gentlemen, to make their roll, take out the second and third, the Americans there as they go across the line with Justin Ransom qualifying there in the fourth place, and Barry's just had another movie. Looking at the second heat of the 14-15 cruisers. Out of the gate they bounce it, coming down the main straight away there. We'll see the big number 3 of the Australian Ryan Scott out there in front. All the riders jumping up there as they go into the upper spot to the John Michael Schmidt there looking to back it up with them too as they crank their way around the corner. John Michael Schmidt breaks the lead as they take the corner there. He's going very quickly with Ryan Scott there, chasing him up in third place there. I'd say Stephen Stringer, also from Australia, going very quickly, and the Chilean rider Marcelo Oviedo going up very quickly with him as well. But they turn the corner and heading down the main, the big run all the way for John Michael Smith. He'll take it out there as they cross the line within that third place, second place. Ryan Scott there running through with him. Michael Lerner from United States.
Thank you, Douglas. Still running with 14.
Now the Secretariat, please. Joan Nixon.
Driver out and away now, 14-15 cruisers. We've got Green, Maxwell, Todd, James, Turrison, and Trill, Higgins, and Gomez. And it's going to be out there in the lead. It's going to be Shelby James. Shelby James is going to lead them into the first corner as they sweep around now. He's got Justin Green from the US of A in there behind him. Following on, we've got 38 in behind on another 38 plate. And trying to catch up with them is going to be Peter and Joel from Australia. He wants to make sure he stays in that top four to get into the next qualifier. Around they come now, James and Green. They're home and hose, no problems as far as that's concerned. Then we've got 38. That's going to be a trill. Then number 33 following in there. Hunt is
In fourth place there, it looks like as they get in there is a Chilean boy, Cristobal Lutiki.
16, 17 cruisers up on the gate. Out of the gate they get away now. We've got Ticky Moana from New Zealand, McLaughlin, Robertson, Theodore, Lyons, Hammer, Williamson and Hatfield. And look at the race leader. That's going to be Shane Hatfield, yes. We've lost Scotty Robertson. Scotty Robertson's cutting down in the fourth corner, but it's going to be Shane Hatfield. Hatfield's going to lead them as they come past. In behind him is running on 44 and really doing well is Benny Williamson. Then we've got Todd Lyons from the US of A on number 8. And we've got an MCS rider. We'll pick it up as he comes through. And that's going to be number 38. That's Hayden Hatfield, I think it is. That's Michael Hamill. Hamill in there for fourth spot as they move on there into the next lot of qualifiers. We'll go now, right, have a look at the go. It's going to be Van Mellis from Holland who's going to lead them up over the top. Lincoln Bridges in there, so Michael Comini in the new MCS Eagles next year as they go round. Have a look at the Daniel Henshaw is it? Number 43 trying to get around the outside of him. That's going to be a little Henny trying to pick them up as they go through. And it's going to be Van Mellis from the Holland Dutch rider. He's going to lead them up. Then we're going to have Comini running in the second place as they come out of the back corner. It looks like Linkbridge and Henshaw are going to battle it out for first spot. The 53 by coming in there will be Brian Gagan. He'll go in and Henshaw's going to, I don't know, leave that one to the line, ladies.
Who are the 16-17 cruisers, 421 on the program. Coca-Cola proudly displayed as one of the sponsors on the board. Coca-Cola, the winning drink. Drops it away, they bounce away there too as they come down the main straight away there. Jack then tried desperately to push his way through there up on the inside there. We'll keep going on, but the race leaders as they come down there as they get into the bottom corner. There's the big 47 machine of Dave Mellon from the United States running up into the second spot there with him too. His partner in crime, and that's Johnny Purser, also from the United States as they go up into the bottom corner. And Hawkins nicely positioned at this stage as they turn the sweeper, but coming down the mains is going to be quick because Dave Mellon from the United States is going to take it out first. John Mercer in second, Darren Hawkins there, and as they go across the line there with them too, Rex, I think it was the German rider, the West German rider who came across there to qualifying fourth place.
One on the tabletop, 39.61 and 12 as they come in is Graham Brown, Kelly Van Camp from Canada, and as they come over as Craig Davies from New Zealand.
Okay, 80 to 24 cruisers on the gate. Racing through as the gate drops away, they bounce their way out of the gate there and coming out very quickly. Looks like they're out of it, number 6 bike there of Caesar McGallion, the Italian rider. And now Glenn Rawson looking the Australian, closing up on him there as well. Around the sweeper, they Brian Rawson, the Australian, hits the front there, going quickly with him too. Is Eric Carter from the United States starting to wind it up there. The New Zealander Peter McIntyre putting in the big one there in third place as they turn the corner. But the Australian Glenn Rawson bounces away, and he's down the main straight he goes from the United States rider Eric Carter, New Zealand. Runs up there, and that of course was Peter McIntyre running through there with him too, and Brian Madston from Denmark. Second heat, 426 is the number, 18 to 24. And away they go out of this one then too as we pick them up coming down the main main straightaway there. Plenty of challenges running down there and up on the inside there. It looks like Timmy Ward are going very quickly. And Timmy Ward's got to lead the Australian boy. Around the sweeper they go, and he's going to take a bit of running down at this stage. Dave Cullinan from the United States in second place. And making down up there with them too. I would say Russ Reveal there running on very strongly in third place as they get up to the corner with Donovan there, and also Bob Wilton. And around the sweeper they go, and Australia's Timmy Ward still got the running out in front of the American Cullinan, running on there with it too. Russ Reveal from Australia, and coming through there to qualify Bernard Grant from the United States.
Actually, Doug, a lot of people don't know. Yesterday, Bernard cut his leg. He's got 15 stitches in his leg this morning to race. Right, here we go now. We're still running only 24 cruisers. And it's going to be, I was going to say, Probability Dixon, but it's Stevie Feldman. That's going to be dropping out there in the lead for Bud Racing as they come around, and it's, we've got the Chilean rider.
The big 4-4-1 on the program. Gate drops and away they go there. Mike Reesley bounced out very quickly. The United States rider looking to make the ground up there with him too, with Lloyd Nelson from New Zealand running up very smartly into the second place at this stage, whipping his way there and making a fine uppercut at that stage. Foreman, the Australian rider, has got his way up to the third place and looking to make up ground from the back there at that stage. I'd say Steve Stringer from Australia, and also there with them too, Brian Catuan from Holland, and Andrew Robertson. But they've turned the corner heading down the main, and Mike Reesley from the United States out there is going to qualify him this one. Tom Foreman, nice run in second, and third across the line there as they go there. Would have been Lloyd Nelson from New Zealand. Fourth quarter final. 14 class boys. Racing two as they come down there, and Justin Green very quickly out of the gate there is carting the field into the big sweeper. Running up there with him too, I suggest would have been Peter Rattle from Australia. Also moving in there too would be Thomas DeRuson from Australia, sliding his way there into second place. The Chilean rider Christian Gomez there has moved his way up into the fourth spot there now as they go up that back straight away with Joe Eastwood and Peter and also Danny Chesanowski. But the run down the mains there is for the Justin Green, the American rider. He'll take it out 1, 2 will be Peter Ratchell. Travis DeRuson, the Australian, picks up 3, and 4 across the line, an Australian tight.
Out as we get away now, it's going to be Johnny Smith, John Michael Smith, the Australian 14-year-old champion, racing up there with the 15th this weekend. But Smith is out there for Robinson Racing as they go around into the back corner. They start to head under the lead meters. Look at the Dutchman, that's Van Nile from Holland on 65. The other riders in New Zealand, Scotty Nelson, Greg Collin from Australia, Michael Huskus, and here we go into the top corner, and it's going to be Smith's race. I don't think they'll catch him. Van Nile will settle in there for second spot. In behind him, trying to catch up with the leaders and stay in there is Maxwell from Australia, and fourth place running in will be the Kiwi Scotty Nelson. Photo 444 out of the gate in the 15s, they come away. Shelby James, look at him go. Up and over the guy who holds more titles than anybody else in the world. As they come around there and he gets through, it's going to be the 42 guy trying to pick him up. That's Shane Cousins from Australia running in the second place. 141 in the third spot, it's Chrissy Capewell. Capewell's got a challenger, can't pick up his number as they go up. And the other rider is we've got Raymond Walker from New Zealand, and we've got Dylan Hewitt. Also a Kiwi as they go into the top corner. They head down for home now. It's going to be Shelby James from Mongoose in the second place. On the 42 bike is Shane Cousins from Australia, and a battle for third and fourth. We got 41 and 13. 41 is Chris Capewell, and number 13 was Neville Salter.
Okay, out of the gate they go there, and the bounce out. Buddy Christensen, the American rider, came out very quickly. Justin Ransom starting to make up ground now as they go down into the bottom corner there with the Swiss guy third Walder. Around the sweeper they've gone there, and Justin Ransom looking $1 million out there in front there. The big run, if any, will come from the back of the pack, and that's Buddy Christensen, the American rider, following him up at that stage there. I would suggest by Craig Clare, the Australian, also making ground up there on Bob and Billows. Down the mains they go, and this is Coca-Cola straight away. Another Australian, Justin Ransom, bounces through. Buddy Christensen from the States runs into the second, and third across the line will be Craig Clare, the Chilean rider there, as they went through. Gerwin, Storch and Buck would make up the fourth qualifier. Okay, off to the next one there too as they come out of the main there, and Tochstein there going very quickly. He's wrapped the lead. David Hassler though right in there, boxing on with him too, and Hassler will not let go that lead. He's got the lead there as they crank their way into the corner. That rough and tough stuff there. Darren Johnson there doing it very nicely too. Has got his way up to a well positioned up into the second place. Tochstein, the American rider, still holding down third place as they go up towards the main with Trent Medill, Michael Hamill, and turning the corner, heading down the main. So the Australians doing it pretty well too. Hassler and Johnson going 1-2 across the line. Third will be the American rider, and fourth there qualifying will be Trent Medill from Australia.
I've still got a red flag in here, dude. Out of the gate as they get away now. We've got Hudson, Beach, Abington, Hunt, Smith, White, Milham and Frutiger from Switzerland. David Milham, look at him go for GT. Milham out, he comes into the corner, they sweep around. There's been a big pack of them as they come out now. Then we've got in the second place, we've got a 70 place, then we've got a 43, number 77 as they go around. That's Michael Frutiger. Then we've got the 43 bike of Abington. The other riders are Bryce Smith. Smithy's out there on 36. Then we've got Shorty White on 42. But let's go back to the race leader. Milham will take it in. Then we've got 77, 43 and 42. 77 is Frutiger, 43 is Abington, and 42 is Shorty White from Australia. Now we're still running with the 16-year-olds. We've got the world number one out there in the lead, but have a look at that thing. Hatchie's got him out there, and Bruce is going to sit in a second spot in behind the Australian. So we've got the Australian out there in the lead for Taj. Then we've got Postman and Pierce Eagle Snacks in behind him. We've got the number 5 bike, and he's trying to pick him up. That number 5 machine belongs to Michael Dalton from Australia. So we've got all the riders from last year in Chile, and we've got 1, 3 and 5 out there as they come through. We've got Lawrence Fox trying to stay with them, and hang on. This is going to be Brandon Allen. Let's have a who's the no, that's Ronigan from the USA, and come through in the 4th spot. So we have got the 3rd, 3 and 5 from the World Championship class here, and number 1 all into the next round.
Okay, bouncing out of the gate there in the 17 class there as we bring them up coming down the main there. We see probably Jurg Van Bellish from Holland out there in front there as he picks them up very timely and puts them away in that 7th place there, making down up. They bust up there as they on. Hacknell's still there as they come through there with a two. Again, Robert McEwen get through there as they go up towards the top end of the circuit with Fitzsimmons, and also there's Wendy Kamini with them cracking up there. In the run of the post, Jurgen Van Hunt, the Dutch boy has got it run there. Coming through there with them too. Shane Hacknell from Europe, running across the line there with them too. Would have been Robbie McEwen, and I couldn't pick up the 4th spot. Sorry. Second heat off and racing there too. They bounce out of the gate there. They come down very quickly. Frank Brick's going smartly there. But the big run out there is first. This is the American Brendan Allen. Brendan Allen picking him up there nicely. Cutting him through the corner there. Racing up in the second place there with him too. I'd say Frank Bricks now. The West German got the running going well too. Darren Hawkins from Australia nicely positioned in the 3rd spot there at that stage. Just in front of Jack then as they go up into the coach corner. The intro centres on the minors. And coming down the mains they go on this guy too strong. Brandon Allen from America, he'll take down Frank Bricks, the West German there in second. Brad Hawkins there's the 3rd, and Jack then picks up the 4th qualifying slot.
17 boys out of the gate as we get away. can. Have a look at them fly as they get up and over. It's going to be Jason Ford. Jason Ford from Australia out there. Then we've got Sam Arilano on 54. That's going to be Sam the man. It's going to lead them out of the corner as they come around. 41 in the second spot. Scotty Robinson. Oh, Robbo, they tried to put him over the Hobart as they went through. We've got a whole bunch of guys out there all doing their darnest to make sure Jason Theodore's dropped back. He's not going to catch the leaders, but it's going to be Arilano. He's going to take it through. Jason Ford will move on. Then we've got number 38 and 32. 38 is going to be Graham Sharman from Australia, and 32 as they come through is Mark Barlow, another Australian moving through into the final, into the semis, sorry, because these are quarterfinals. 18 plus on the gate now, photo 452. We're out in the way now. We've got the Chilean. We've got the Daniel Roya from Chile, the world number one. Apple, look at them up and over they go. We've got Racing Gosperfield trying to get through. Dave Cullinan, it looks like. Yeah, that's Cullinan from the US. The Chilean came through. He said, move over, pal, I want to get through. And it's going to be the Chilean out there in the lead. Cullinan running in a second place. Then we've got the Dutchman. It looks like Robbie Bolton, I think it is, trying to get through and hold them as they go through. That's Bolton, 68. But it's going to be the Chilean over first, Cullen over second. Then we've got Bolton. In behind him on the number 12 bike will be Andrew Ward from New Zealand.
Okay, up and racing in the next one there too as they bounce their way down the gate there. And coming through it now there is Timmy Ward. And Timmy Ward, the Australian, brilliantly there as they come through. And that's one of the riders there as they pick them up into the second slot they go. And Steve Goldman from the US there in second place. And they're doing it pretty tightly too at this point in time. Cesar Magallian, the Chilean rider, nicely positioned there in third place as they go off the back straight away with Martin Schnick back. Cesar there with them too. And put away your looking glasses and top front for the Australian Timmy Ward. Goldman picks up that second place. They're the Chilean rider. And Paul across the line will go to Paul Lateral, the New Zealander. Very popular rider, Timmy Ward, the Australian, took the riders out. For 18 plus on the game. Racing too as they bounce their way out of the gate there. It's coming out in the centre, I'd say, Roderick Neary, the Swiss rider, going smartly about picking him up there with Glenn Rawson too. Into the bottom right corner, the riders are four on there. The race leader out there in front now is Jason Norman from Australia. Norman followed up by the French rider there, the Swiss rider, Roderick Neary. Glenn Rawson there, nicely positioned there with them too as they turn the corner and head down the mains there. And in this event there, Jason Norman, another Australian through. Glenn Rawson having a great time with the Swiss rider there to hammer the points through, and they'll go 2-3 across the line with Danny Gibson, the American rider, picking up the fourth qualifying spot.
Still running with open class riders as they get away. Have a look at BJ Gann. Big Bernard. Out there beside Billy Dixon. As they go around in the top corner. Actually, not many people know, but Bernard had 15 stitches put in his leg last night, and he is still out there peppering. Then we've got Dixon out there on the lead. Then we've got Gann running in the second place. Then we've got the Dutchman trying to get through as they come through. That's Michael Van Heidel. Van Heidel coming. Oh, no, this is Johnny Wormick, I'm sorry. But the other Dutchman. But they're trying to get through the crowd. But it's going to be Dixon and Gann on the two. Third place, if I can pick up a number, you go through. Number 2 and 15. Number 2 is Eric Carter from the US of A, and 15 is Peter McIntyre from New Zealand. Super 20s, out we go now. Super 20s, we've got David Casser, Bill Huberton, Glenn Feast, Marco Beaver. We've got Basta Beaver, Amy Red Eyes, and Nicholas Stowe. And it's Basta Beaver out there. Oh, the Sun Premium team as they come around now and they start to head underneath it. They're behind them, we've got Nico Dolcetto out there. Then we've got 3 Dutchmen, Marco Beavers is the other one. As they go up into the top corner, they come around. It looks like it might be all the Dutchmen. Oh, they've got 3 down. 2, 1, 2, 3 down. Goes the Beaver over first in the second place on the 69 is Marco. Here's them, we've got numbers. Oh, have a look at them. They're all now hooked on with the other one. And what a beautiful race. And Red Oyster looks like, or Red Buck, if he pronounced that way from Kansas before.
Super 20s. Drops and racing there too. They bounce their way out of the gate there a little slow to begin. A couple of the boys there. Up that Kenny May going very quickly there at this stage there. They bounce their way down, moving up within the West German. Marco Menzi there as they come around there. Got his way out. No, it's Wilco Grunenthal, the Dutch boy. Up there now into the second place. Out third there is Marco Menzi. The West German as they go up that front straight away. Who needs to see with them too? The 16 rules as well, but you put away your glass on this one. This guy is super hot. Kenny May takes it out from the second place there. They run their way through. Wilco Grunenthal, the Dutch rider, and the West German rider there is Marco Menzi. Racing through in the next, the Super 20s, they come out of the gate there, and they're absolutely springy down that main straight away. They're into those hot springs doing it very quickly there, starting to close up to them. As they come into the corner there with the from Holland there, moving up there with him too at that point in time, I say probably Bruce Morris, the Australian, followed up by Emmanuel Rodriguez from France, and Marcus Rich from the UK. Round the circle, they've gone and taken the corner, he's down the main though, but Derek Meadows is still up there in front of him, and he'll take down.
Up to 2:40 this afternoon, and at 12 o'clock when the game drops, that'll be the first of three mains for the pros. So that's looking pretty good with these pros.
The American team manager to the secretary, please. Could I have Rihanna Birch's parents to the secretariat, please? Rihanna Birch's parents to the secretariat.
Okay, well, it's great to see for the Australians that they're interested. In the pro end, we've got two qualifiers. It's Andrew Hassan and Paul Addison. And they'll be fighting for the Omens for Rick Palmer, Kerry Ellis, Mike King, and Greg Hill, and Charles Dowden. And Rick's also with Charles Dowden. So two Australians in the 20s pro end. It'll be very, very exciting. A lot of pressure will be on the big number one, Gary Ellis, one man, the open at 20, and there's a lot of pressure on him, so it's got to be, very, very good. So, the guys there can get in, you know, so very, very short.
We can one of them change. We have 8. We've got 6 riders in there.
Yes, that again, it was in the sunny down and good to see a lot of people in the water, so really take over the Queensland sunshine there.
Tim, can I have it on?
So that's pretty fond memory of our good Australia.
Certainly, so far, would appear a period of time that I've been up here, the weather has been excellent. Peter Sexton, if you've got your ears on, Peter Sexton from Victoria, using the Howard Wood, and the Secretariat, my little left, Peter Sexton, and the Howard Wood, Secretariat. Running back through some of the sponsors that have been contributing towards the BMX championships here this 2-day period over the whole of the carnival. We have Qantas Spirit of Australia, Australian Sports Commission, Coca-Cola, Ansett Airlines, and that's the Ansett Freight Division of Ansett Airlines, and of course
Well, actually, while you're talking, was when the trophies were shifted to Western Australia, I went down to the Ansett counters and I've got some trophies to be shifted. And they asked me what was the weight. I said 400 kilos. When they finally did weigh it, they were 1.25 tons. That was a little bit embarrassing, but they did do the right thing. We do thank them for their assistance and sponsorship. All the team managers would go over to the area. Bob Ted's going to teach you what they will. Gentlemen, once again, let them send him on a big fly. Give me a beat! Okay, ready to go with the pros. Just to be on the side, are we ready to roll?
ready to roll.
posted over in the staging area only.
The motor sheet are posted at the back of the staging area. Thank you, Rocky. Okay, tension up plenty as they get away very quickly into the 30, get under high cruisers as they go through their paces now. Heads down, backs it up, and I'll tell you what, the pace is up to electrifying out there as they go through two, number one. Down to what's taken by corner now. What's the man is taking the place at this stage from USA. Maple Smith absolutely flying at his stage. Back in the second place is number 4, World Daniel Strong. Heads down, backs it up, and yet to come to Australia out there. Young John Collins up there doing it pretty well with young Jesse Carlson. Down to one time now, Daniel Strong pushes on the inside. Who's it going to be? I'll tell you what, Daniel Strong. That's the final of 6 minutes taken out. He will qualify very easy though. Step on 54 did it well for the United States. Haley did it pretty well for the United States. 202, this is motor 230 and under cruisers. 202, first qualified, let him go. Okay, watch the ladies and orders, they get away, and I'll tell you what, it's thunder down under, and as they're going pretty hard now, but back on the line as they go at 52, we're going to say it's hopefully good for the United States, with the greatest of vision, blows through the breeze now, as it comes out to one time. Into second place, coming out to the picture down, the next 36, look at young man, Human up to Australia, doing it pretty well, the United States taking it pretty steadily now, but in second place, now Australian riders doing it pretty well on 36, is young Greg Human up to he's devastating for him, as he goes into the side. It points it in the right direction, I'll tell you what, the bird has flown, put the looking glasses down, as comes across his never from the United States will take it away, and finishing up down to 36, young man from Australia did it pretty well, another 2 qualifiers.
But I have Shirley Snout from security to the main gate.
203, 25 to 39. Okay, up and racing, the Dynamo, the Jason and Sport get away, leading in this stage. Look at those men from New Zealand, got away very quickly now. They're on the outside. CFP set from Holland from the Netherlands, quite content to say next from back in the 4th pair. Head down, backs it up, and doing it pretty steadily. The New Zealand right, come on New Zealand, you've got Australia there now, and it's back to the railway now. He gets across on the outside there, and the still from New Zealand, Madison does it pretty well now. It looks like we've got young Hedgcock down there, back in the 4th now as they go through. On the next number 1 down there, young Phil Penny will come through, and it's got to New Zealand. Did it pretty well this stage there from young Hedgcock there now, 33, coming home his far but good. His young Nurse Sloan, followed by Phil Hedgcock. Second in 204, 25 to 39. Okay, loving you can sweep bananas as they go on the other side. There's a action of plenty now. Heads down, back down, and I'll tell you what, knows he's going into nothing enemy. He's doing it well. He doesn't let the summer space. He goes on the outside. He's made on the outside and 30 down there. Brian Newcastle, the back for himself. The legend of BMX Australia. He's in the front down there. He's making it good. Looking so magnificent. So he's sick of his eyes, sick of their eyes, sick of in his underwear as he comes on the outside. And you'll find a legend. Comes into his driveway. Will catch the doing anything now. On the 46 and another spark is in it well. He's young secret from Australia. Absolutely magnificent. 40 and over, motor 205. Okay, off and racing now, these are the Giants, I tell you what, taking it pretty seriously now as they go through. 175 as they come out towards home now, opening up at his face, hold the bike out there from Chile, doing it nicely as they go through their patient now. Across on the outside there, on the big 15 machine, look at Peter Davis for New Zealand as it gets away very finely now. Back into second place, doing it pretty well, is young, is Errol Nelson, doing it pretty steadily now as he moves his backside now. I'll tell you what, we're calling young Errol, he's lost a bit of air, but he's in business now. And the good news is they've got this covered. And the cover he was on. That's Peter Davis. Errol Nelson will qualify. And then number 1, Salterberg from Chile. Just out down there pretty well for 52. Right down from USA. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we're calling it over the line, and it'll be unofficial. It's all the judge's decision. We're calling it overseas, but it's all to the judge's decision. Okay, watch the last 14 overs. They get away very quickly. I tell you what, Tony Beckett is going to fly out, but can he do it? He comes on the outside. And again, I tell you what,
15 cruisers on the gate, first semi-final. Okay, out of the gate they bounce there, and it's a good run there for the early leader, and then Justin Ransom coming across very smartly there as they career across the line, looking to make the run through there. But they've all run into a big obligation. Ransom's out there in front of the Baker, I would say. He's running up into the second, so Ransom, the Baker going 1-2. Third there, Steve Stringer there as they make their approach up the back straight away. A couple of the riders there certainly right out of contention. One of them was Percy Owens, the American boy, but in the run to the post, Justin Ransom there will take it out to Baker, will pick up that second. Third there will go to Steve Stringer, and cycling through there with them to Ryan Scott of Australia. It's certainly some bad luck there for those riders, Darren Hill especially.
My good chance to get on the cover grandstand. Very disappointing for him, but let's build it later.
Okay, they're racing in the next one there, and Shelby James bounced out very well, but going along with him on the outside, Jason Maxwell, that's careering through. Also, John Michael Schmidt, that's the American out there in front there. Shelby James at this stage there, coming through on the inside of him now. Mike Lerner, another American rider, doing it pretty well too. And coming into the third place still, John Michael Schmidt, the Australian boy, going well with, looks like Peter Rattrell there with him also. But turning the corner, heading down the coast straight away, you'll put away your glasses and this.
16 to 17 cruisers on the line. These are the giants. Let them go. Often racing out, they get away very sticky. I'll tell you what, action are plenty now. The 67 coming out. Look at Jared Benjamin from the Netherlands. Holland takes charge very big in the early stage of the race now. And he starts to move his backside now. Back on the outer side, the Anthony Ryan looks like on the next 31 starting to come back in. Michael coming in, and they've got a bit of an altercation there when they're away. But they don't think they'll catch him. That's from the other thing. Look at Jared Benjamin from Holland. And down back to him. He puts the foot to the ground, and the back he does it pretty well. But from Holland, then the others will take it away. That's from 55 coming in. That's there from the United States. And the two boys are quite happy. Just coming in, did it pretty well up there, finishing up there, and with it just the American rider. Can you do it? That's the back of up now. They go hard, they go wide, I'll tell you what. It looks like big spots wide in between now. And they come out towards right now. Action of play. He goes on the outside. But it's going to be 57 as they get away on the outside. They're in pretty well this time and he's away. And they come out towards right now. I'll tell you what, he's blowing this time and he comes out towards Coca-Cola corner. But the bird is blowing. He's coming up towards right now. Did it well for way to go. And he'll take out a very, very convincing win. And it's pretty, very fine. Brantley right across out there. He comes out towards home now. On the 35 will be Jensen. And right across out there, someone's doing it out young could be Gibson. Also for Brad. Leave it to the scorers. 18 to 24 cruisers. Plenty of room for these. 18 to 24 cruisers. Okay, the winning place is Coca-Cola as they get away very quickly on the board now. As they're coming out towards home now. On the next 30, look at Stevie Ward! I tell you what he can go through. They stick him in, they stick him in, they stick him in his underwear. And Stevie Ward puts in the right direction. They'll find an open champion. Gets away. Right in behind him now. As they come away. I tell you what, it's Mr. Blaster, Glenn Rawson. And the two Australia in front. The two strong men out here. And the good chance to get Australia. Stevie Ward. Australian Open gets away very quickly. Here's what they do. Glenn Rawson did it pretty well also.
We have St John Person to the secretary, please.
Jimmy Ward has got a few fans out here. Who has he won? Okay, Moto 232, 18 to 24 cruisers. 4 qualifiers we've got. We're waiting for the other 4. Daniel Rogers from Chile, the number 1. Okay, off and racing as they get away. Daniel Rogers got a fly up from Chile. Can he do it now? Chile, I'll get him going in. He comes across the inside. He's going to corner it again. He's quite the same way. Second spot and he's going to Rogers goes across on the outside. But they're going to 50. And now Steve Boltzmann from the United States. Come on, America, get right behind him now. As he comes on the outside. And Boltzmann takes it away. All the way from Chile. Coming across out there. Rogers from Chile to second place. But taking it out. He's United States will take it away. Rogers did well. Because it is very well done. and racing as they get away very quickly. I'll tell you what, Holland represented very quickly here. They're coming up towards turn number 1 and across there that way, but they're from France. That's Greg Benson from France, makes it away very quickly now. He's on the outside. On the lead 81, but shooting it comes out towards the United States of France. And Frank is holding first and second now. Holland coming on the outside. And right forward. And it comes to the north now. And it comes to the outside. But I tell you what, the big Frenchman outside flying in his days. And they give us a little bit of wee out here. And it's going to be on the 82. Finishing up down there pretty well. This side from France is Eric City. Second from France on 81. David Gassler. Okay, off and racing as they get away. 3 deadly out there. I'll tell you what, it's a left upon as they go through. And on the outside, another 50 for the USA. Kenny May! May is here, May is there. Kenny May is everywhere. And they come out. The big one on side. But Kenny May takes the first. The minute Winston gets the second in stage. As they go to the radio, the machine over 80 from front. It's young there. Belmont. As they go through. But Kenny May comes across out there. Boston quite content to stay. Into second place. Belmont will go into third. And coming on in front. 40, the only next world championship, so let's support those that support us. Good chance to get it for him. The young still out there. He's okay, very, very disappointed, but what can he say?
Ball pass girls first. Then he's off and racing too as they lift their way out of the gate there and make their run down the main straight away. Making the big run in the centre there would be Kelly Pack there up on the inside going smartly. Melissa Thatcher now has got the lead from Kelly Pack as they come around that corner there. Tanya Burrows nicely positioned in there as well, but undercutting at that pointy corner. We're going to see some ankle shot there, grabs the third place. Making moves up on the outside there. We'll see Rebecca McNeil and also Melissa Thatcher put it up by the New Zealand lassie Serena Collins. Doom the corner and head down the main zone and the big run out there in front for Kelly Pack at this stage. And Kelly Pack's up rolling down the main straight away. Taken over by Josie Wright. Josie Wright, Kelly Pack, they'll go
15-year-old girl in the head of the starter. Okay, off and racing as they get away. The big number, that's who got away very steady at his state. And young Mistrigan. They're always lost in the line of there and as they go through. He's got the machine like coach, he's okay. They're coming out towards home now. And it's Shannon Wells from Australia gets away very quickly. Back on the outside out there. He's a Mel Barrett from Australia. And right across the out there, doing it pretty nicely. He's only just pretty Donald from Australia. Australia running in the trade sector. And I'll tell you what, will be leading that one. Into what's taken by down towards the fans, their tabletop, and into the quantum strike. And Shannon Wells will take this one out. Second plate away. Baines in second place. All the way from Holland yesterday. The 62 machine did it pretty well. Also finishing up the strongly down there. And Joanne Croker. 15 boys. These are the real terrors. Aiming to do well here will be from the United States, Jason Green. Will be aiming to do very well. Coming out from the middle there. Like Short been racing as they get away. And I tell you what, a great start in his stage. And I tell you what, action I'm letting out. And as I said, from the United States, Jason Green is in the front. Jason Green is looking good at this stage. As it comes out on the outside. It points in the right direction. Right across the outside. Look at John Michael Smith, the fighting champion. And it's the line. It's John Michael Smith in second place. Altercation everywhere. But Justin Green. John Michael Smith gets away quickly now. Jason Green has got him covered now. Smith sitting right on his engine now. And that's who it's going to be. United States is going to be Green Schmidt on 39. Coming over in front of the It's Green Stock as well. To the line, 38, I would say. 38. Peter Atchell could have qualified. I'll have to leave it to the scorers. Ooh-wee, altercation right through the way. Put your hands together for these two riders and give them encouragement. And a lot of soul, a lot of hard training. There's always that few they get away very quickly, 15-year-old boys. And they get away smartly now. Back on the 37 machine from Australia. Shelby Jones getting to come from. And they come through. Justin Reigns in his second place there. And going into 30 out there, the next 93 from Chile. He's younger up in there from Chile. But what can you say? Zest, possessed and experience. And Shelby Jones is pretty thirsty today as he takes it out. Second place will go Reigns from Australia. Of course, the Chile will come into fourth and into fifth place down 52 coming over the United States. It's Monday, into fourth spot. 16 boys on the line, 16 boys. So, make plenty of room for these guys. Plenty of room. Okay, off and racing here as they get away very steady in his stay. That's steady one racing well in his stay coming. Unbelievable, but they're okay. As they come out towards home, and he gets across there within 45 or 7 to come out of Australia. Now he has to pull Australia, puts the out there, get on out, and he's away. Looking good at this stage as they come out towards home. Down towards the start as they go, into a second corner, and there's your 4 qualifiers that have come through right now. As they go through, and we'll start on 45. Dick Welly has the full Australia coming across there for 52, young speed. And on 44 coming home in fast to Australia. Jack Biddle from the 39 machine did well is Darren Johnston. Ooh, what a flyers. 17-year-old girls. This is Moto 257 on the line. Entered Airlines of Australia. The air freights are right up there now. 56, I'm sorry, it is 2. 16-year-old boys as they get away very smartly once again, and great pace showing here by the big 42. That's the unshun White, doing a pretty steady at his stage. I tell you what, that's on the outside, looking for the right of his stage, White on the inside, and somebody's doing the run against there. As they come out towards him now, catching us, they work over time now, but White is still into second place now. As they go through, over the start as they go through, something's got to give here, they up to him. And Pat stuck in by the skin of his teeth that stage. Ooh-wee. Oh, great stuff. 17 girls on the line, Moto 257, 17 girls. All industry, once again, proudly sponsors the BMX World Championships. Okay, up and racing with the 17-year-old girls, and they mean business now. As they go, unbelievable. But here it is. I tell you what, it's the world champion, Corinne Collins from the Netherlands. And she's punching in the right direction now. And she's away. Back in the second place for Australia. He's doing pretty well. And across down beyond 40, coming on in front, machine is flying. But the world champion from the Netherlands, a pretty girl, Corinne Collins, punching in the right direction now. He's on the way to the course as well. And she comes on the outside. Ladies and gentlemen, this is absolutely magnificent, I tell you what. Are you having a good time? Oh, you have the finals are yet to come. 17 girls in 2. Put your heads together for young Scratchel down there, the fallen rider. But what can you say? Well, a great sports lady, she comes through a little bit upset, but that's what racing is all about. Often racing out for the 258, 17-year-old girls as they come through nicely now. Across on the outside with the next 50. And she's away. Looking good at this stage, she comes through. Thinking goes, here they go, chasing in here, I suppose, and she's away. United States takes charge. That's on the outside, out there on 97, coming home from Denmark. He's heroes and doing it pretty well. As they go towards home now, but what can he say that United States, the ladies leading him in his stage, he's Homer. The girls are marching up now towards home now, on the 7 World for Australia. Sandy Stewart, can Sandy make it? Yes, she does. And Cordoba 97 on the outside did well in innovation. 17 boys on the line. What does the Spirit of Australia dedicating this race? Let them go. Often racing here, they get away very quickly across that 30 up there. And I'll tell you what, the master blasters around there now. They're coming out in full force, and I'll tell you what, doing a different stuff as they go through that patient now. Into what's taken from the corner. Taking charge in his name is from down in Van Bill from Holland. Gets away very quickly. Into second place there for the United States. Brendan Allen. Brendan Allen takes charge. No, he doesn't. Comes down on the outside. He's looking for the gap there. Taking it pretty seriously. That's Holland out in front. That's limited. Brendan Allen in second place. Second to 30 up there. On the next 30 will come to Australia's McEwen, finishing up in the third spot.
QATP driver who wanted a car. They come in from the secretary, please.
The winning case is Coca-Cola dedicating this race for Coca-Cola. Okay, up and racing 17, hit number 2, they get away very quickly in this stage, and I tell you what, doing it pretty well. It comes through nicely out of the big 54 in USA, down to Semaro, gets away very nicely, and he's away as it comes through. It's Brian Sharman, works his way back to the second place. If you want to make the final now, it comes down towards home now, up and away now, down towards home now, as it goes on the outside, down towards home. It gets across there here, but the guy for America, it's young Arnold doing it pretty well, as it comes down towards home now. Action of plenty now, talking on him like it, they're fighting it out, ball on the outside, it's going to ball on the outside. Oh, to the line that goes. Unbelievable, unbelievable.
Could the QATP officer,
Barlow, all wait for those
another car, please come to the secretary.
Okay, off and racing as they get away. This is motor 261, and these are the 18-year-old girls. The Thunder Motorsports now. So really coming away now, but heading the field now. They're short in the door. It's like maybe the Goliath out there as they go through their paces now. But down towards Coventry now. The big machine there are doing pretty well in the room. And now from Holland, once again taking charge. Across on the outside, doing it pretty steadily. As they go, it's Jody Wallen. It's Jody Wallen flashing the hair out in the front end. Jody Wallen doing a great job out there. She goes into their paces now. With Jody Wallen, you better qualify because you've got no names left. As they go on the outside, and from Holland, Jody Wallen on the outside, and Jody Wallen is taking it again. Qualify the Grand League. Oh, it's up there. Clipperton is rocking and rolling out there. Great World Championship as they go to hit number 2 over 262, 18-year-old girl. Okay, up and rising as they get away in the trip very quickly in this stage. I think number 4 for Australia. Fiona Leesfield is doing it pretty well. Fiona Leesfield! This is the second place for the next number 1. It's the next number for Holland. But Fiona Leesfield taking it down. Go straight in the front. Fiona Leesfield. As she comes to the outside, she's careening away. As she goes through. Possibly the last year for Fiona Leesfield next racing. As she goes to the outside. Down towards Coca-Cola. But it's all over. Red Rover. And there it's close. Fiona Leesfield will take this one in. He's second place in Bartel from Holland. And coming over on the line. 36 to 1 money will be set for the slugger. Here's Kelly Walsh. He's just come through for third spot. Ooh, 18 boys. Make a lot of room out there. 18 boys. Motor 263. Daniel Ross from Chile, the world champion, gets away. And I'll tell you what, he comes from Chile. Daniel Ross. That's all his line. Two has gone down. But it's only one Rojas, but he's one of the making close for the breeze. Daniel Rojas from Chile. Magnificent in the night through. Louis Barbosa's got a smile on his face there as he comes toward the outside. And Rojas gets away very quickly. Stevie Ward from Australia. Come on, Stevie Ward gets injured out on the big stand as they go through. It's Rojas and Stevie Ward on the outside with a few minutes to go. It's going to be Rojas, Stevie Ward, and Rojas and Stevie Ward. Oh! Tell you what, Jim, you do win it. I'll go you out on the trophy. Made a 264, 18 boys. 18 boys, and now we go to the finals. Don't forget on the board now, Insert. Air Freight, proudly sponsor us here also. Let them go. Okay, off and racing. I'll tell you what, they get away. Once again, gets away very quickly on the outside. Oh, bang, hey, high they go. And the high flies are there. And they go down across the inside. And Turner gets away. Jason gets the fly this side. Onto the 46 coming in. Billy Dixon holds the right up there with a bit of chance. And unfortunately, also on the other contender now. And and racing. I tell you what, that great continues. Kenny May gets away very quickly, but I don't think he can do it from here. Racing in there, and these two gets away quickly. All the way from the Netherlands. That's Bostonina. That is the second place from Holland also. It's Young Wilson down the Croker Valley. And the Dustin. I've got this one started. First, second, third, fourth from Holland. Up to the Netherlands. And I tell you what, it's the Netherlands will come through. Paul Dustin will go through it right to final. Led by Bostonina will take this one out. As they come through there from number 6 and go strong from Holland. It's young Phil Hogatoon also finishing it up there. Second heat. Australia will have one rider here, Bruce Morris. Best of luck to him. Let him go. Okay, off and racing out the last event goes through for these guys that come through in action of plenty now. And across down on the A2 from Clark. From Clark, taking charge very quickly. Look at Kenny Maybar. Let him go. Okay, let him go. This is the second heat of the profile. In the hand of the sun. A lot of quiet, please, until the gate drops. Thank you.
Racing 2 as the gate drops away there and bouncing out on the inside there. Looked like Jackie came out well with Miller going very fast with them there too. They're bunching on as they go into the first in the big sweeping corner. Pick up our race as he comes around. Sutherland, David Miller from USA are moving up into the second place there. It looks like the Dutch boy, Jurgen Van Villis up there in second place. They go up the back straight away and chasing him up there. John Friend Britson also Hesper from the United States. But it looks like a big run all the way there for David Miller from the They're all in two at that stage of his car. They're moving up very strongly with a blue showing start from Australia and chasing him up there. He's trying to go there. But also there too was the other New Zealander, Philip O'Gorn. Up the back they go. And Rachel Marshall still out there in front. They had a version on the outside. A couple of days they cracked it over on the straight away. It's up in front there.
A big hand point. Glenn Rolfan, Australia. Eric Carter, USA. This grandstand, Steve Ward, Australia. David Callanan, USA. Russ Flamel, Australia. Steve Boltman, USA. Daniel Strawhouse, Chile. And Billy Dixon, Australia.
Test rules, man.
Racing 2 as the gate drops away there and bouncing out there. It looks like Rogers came out fairly quickly, but Jumpman picks up the line very smartly and cuts up there down into the bottom corner. It's the American out there in front third. He's doing it well enough. It's Boltman going very strongly and looking to make the run up there in second place. There I'd say is another American rider. Dave Carlin has been very conservative all the way through as they make their way up the back straight away there. And Jimmy Ford trying desperately to get on equal terms with them. But Boltman from the USA is going to take it out. Dave Cullen of the USA will pick up that second. The Gillian Ryder, Rojan picks up third place, and Glenn Wilson is the third last to the first place.
117. Off and racing here as they get away. They're kicking out the high flying of the Boston right up there with a chance there. Getting on the outside, can't make it there. But I tell you what, doing it well. With his right in the meat, he blows through green. At the 64, across the lane, and the boss is here. He is looking good. I tell you what, Kenny Green's trying to take the boss back. Holland out in front, United States in second place, but the boss, he gets away very quickly. Jimmy Gordon, Jimmy Wright, Jimmy Newell, Boston Eagle for Holland. Just by, I tell you what, Holland is good, but Boston Eagle is champions for 1999. And here's Super Great. In the hands of the starter, let him go. Pro Cruiser final. Later 118. Okay, off and racing as they get away very steady at his stage. And the bunnies they go through. On the outside, back underneath 55 machine. Harry Good from the United States takes it away. And Harry Good showing the pace at his stage. He's doing it pretty well. Back in the second place, right up there. But the pointing for the walking good. All hands cross running to save now. But I tell you what, gets it pretty well. It's Harry Good taking the Pro Cruiser. Walk over to second place and he gets away from Palmer. And he gets through. And the middle of the round there. And the little bit of turn across. Look for the United States. Back to the 61 there. Pretty well. He's fourth. And he's a third. Photo 119. In the third of the big 39 was Ben Murray.
Takes off the big
control there in that second place there as they cross the line. Racing in the 13 class final, they bounce their way down the main straight away. The American came out very quickly there and he grabbed the lead straight away as they come down. And that's Courtney Rainsford out there in front with Daniel Stroll up there in second place. And throwing the challenge outside and goes to them as well. They come around that corner and moving on more with them too at that point in time. It looks like the other Birmingham rider and Kevin Hoyle as they go down that back straight away. Sean Collins trying to make up ground with Blake on me and Brad Hawkins and also Jay Swing there with him as well. And I turn the corner and Okay, off and racing again down the Jeff Grace Mark there. He's starting and Darren Hill got to fly this time. Breezy on the outside as he comes through. As they go through. But it's Breezy from the United States. Head down, backs it up and he's looking good. Back in the second place now, 54 is the Baker and Hill. The Baker is flying it out. Hill comes back in now. They're back in the second place now. With the Hill boys trying to come back in it now. But it's the Baker from the United States. And it comes to the outside. 11 Yuki's big bananas. It's all about a shouting. United States are paying away. Now it's Hill for Australia in the second place. And that's for 25. And did it pretty well. He's Evan Chase from New Zealand. Netherlands. Adele Burrows, Australia. Shannon Wells, Australia. Joanne Croker, Australia. Amy Reynolds, Australia. Danielle Bermers, Holland, Netherlands. And Karen Baines, Australia. Super Cruisers it is. Super Cruisers to the end. 20 Super Cruisers to their team managers. A little bit of quiet in the head of the saga. Okay, off and racing here as they get away very quickly. I'll tell you what, a new state, Andy Reynolds up there. Oh, she's got it off the right as she goes through. And racing through and Pearson get out of the gate very well there. They come down the main straight away. The big one down there is now going to go to moving up there in there at that point in time. Look at the and the Pearson got back out in front there as they come down the main straight away. And Pearson, the defending champion, as they go up the back straight away, he's going to turn the corner and run him up coming down the main straight away. And John Pearson from the USA will take this one out there. The one of the post, second will be David Hancock third across the line. Does go to, looks like, as they cross the line, the Australian Darren Johnson from Craig Kellogg. race followed up by Jack then as they go up that back straight away. Preston from Western returns it towards there, and so too Mark Carlo looking up, put away your glasses on this one. This guy's super quick as he runs the line. The back boy, German Van Mellish, will take it out there in the run to the post from his counterpart there in second place there. Another one of the Americans, Sam Arolano.
Okay. Little bit of quiet.
Racing in the 8 class girls, they bounced out of the gate there and coming out the other length, they'll come out very quickly. Have a look at Anita in the mortal start, they're coming up there, they'll get a drop away up as they got up there, the corner. Now it's the other length out there in front as they whip their way around there, getting horses up there in second place there, and going up Anita in the mortal. Jodie Wallen's still there with them too, and Miranda Moses from Volunteer with Kay Wall as they go up the back straight away, with also there is Karen Murray, and as they go turn the corner now, it's Coca-Cola. But put away the guys as he goes the big one as he made a little bit of a ramble, and then there's a bit of a take that one out.
Bob Bolton from Holland. TV Ward, Australia. Paul Lexel, New Zealand. Justin Newman, Australia. Billy Dixon, Australia. PJ Bernard Grant, USA. And Peter McIntyre, New Zealand. A little bit of quiet in the end of the starter, 18 and over. job's finished. Okay, we have the trophy presentation.